There's nothing more scary this time of year than politics. Welcome to another Thursday in Geeks of the Week. I'm Mario. This week I tell you my candidate, give you some quick news, and finally review some comments. Now on to the video. Now you've seen a lot of promising candidates, but I'd like to tell you who I'm throwing my support behind. And that is oil tycoon Daniel Plainview. Why? Well, he's a smart businessman, kind to orphans, and a church-going man. Plus I think he'll do a lot of good, like make gasoline cheaper, because gas is too damn high. Whether it's his stance on social issues or his foreign policy, psh, never mind that, just know he's against big government. Now here's some words from my candidate. You need oil. How else will you power your fancy eye things and tele-who hats? Electricity? Benjamin Franklin was a hermaphroditic troll. No sir! What we need is old-fashioned American ingenuity. We need to get that oil out of the land. One night, I'm going to come inside your home, wherever you're sleeping, and I'm going to cut your throat. You don't tell me about raising my child. Milkshakes for everybody. No, I won't just drink your milkshake. I don't even like milkshakes. I hate most people. There are times I look at people and see nothing worth liking. I want to earn enough money I can get away from everyone. I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my boy! Just like I'll abandon higher taxes and I'll abandon reckless government spending! This message was brought to you by Daniel Plainview for President. We promise he will try not to drink your milkshake. Time for some quick remarks. As Steph mentioned, her newscast Young Justice has been put on hiatus by Cartoon Network and won't come back until next year, which has pissed off everybody because it came without warning or reason. I'm going to post a link below to videos who have handled the topic way better than I could. Let's just say everybody's rightfully angry. But on a much more happier news, New York Comic Con was over the weekend and a lot of cool, exciting things were announced. And by far my personal favorite was that Scott Snyder is going to be writing a regular monthly Superman book. I couldn't be any more happier. He's one of the best writers in comics today, and all the Superman books right now have been, well, let's just say for the lack of a better word, craptacular. With the exception of Superman Family Adventures and Supergirl here and there. So, the fact that one of the best writers in comics is going to be handling the character just it's making me very happy, and I cannot wait for that title to come out. Also over the weekend, Walking Dead premiered to some badass zombie action. This season looks to be intense, so don't miss an episode. Now on to some comic book reviews. This week I will be reviewing Batman issue 13, written by Scott Snyder and art by Greg Capullo, and this is the start of Death of the Family arc. As Joker returns to Gotham after cutting off his face a year ago, but this time he's not messing around as he goes on a killing spree but to convey a message. Snyder doesn't waste any time in telling the story as Joker is being brutal right away. Joker is a demented, brilliant, sick, twisted freak, and that's conveyed through his action and his schemes. Capullo's artwork has always been top-notch, but he really brought his A-game in this issue. I love the way he drew the Joker. This is a strong candidate for the best single issue of the year. I'm hesitant in giving this 5 out of 5 because I know it's going to keep getting better and better. But because I can't give it anything less and I can't give it anything more, I rate this 5 out of 5 stars. Next, Uncanny Avengers issue 1, written by Rick Remender and art by John Cassaday. And this issue sets up a new Avengers squad as Captain America feels hasn't done enough for the mutant population, so he's asking more of them to stand with him as Avengers and deal with mutant problems. An old villain returns, and without any spoilers, what he steals is, well, absolutely morbid. Even if you never read AVX, you'll be able to follow along to this comic easily. It does deal with the important fallout of the last event, but it does it without dwelling as life continues and the no villain returns. John Cassaday's artwork has always been excellent. I really loved it in this issue, so I hope he sticks around this title for a long time. This was a solid start to Marvel now. I rate this 4.5 out of 5. Finally, Batman and Robin issue 13, read by Peter J. Tomasi and art by Thomas Girovalli, and I did not buy this comic, your friend let me read it, because sadly I cannot afford all the comic books in the world. But I was asked to review it, so here I go. Batman and Robin are investigating zombie reports as corpses have come up missing from Gotham Cemetery. All this is happening in the backdrop of the Joker returning and the events of Batman Inc., where Damian has a press on his set. The artwork at the start of this issue was okay, but it kind of ended weakly. The same with the writing, especially Damian's character. It never really voiced him correctly. See, Damian is this confident, brash kid with a superiority complex, and it never got that tone in this issue. However, the action scenes were enjoyable. Ultimately, it was a so-so issue, and I rated it 3 out of 5. So that's it for me. Remember to like, subscribe, check out the other candidates this week, and remember, Daniel Plainview 2012, there will be milkshakes. I'm finished. No. Maybe one day, but no.